Yeah. The restaurant is just like the people. It has a great facade. Everything looks good on paper. The 4.0 GPA, the internship at Google, the I
The
took
right brands behind the bar that never get
ex
open.
exactly just they have all the aesthetics of what an elite would look like. And by the same logic, the same aesthetics that an elite restaurant would look like. But inside, there's something hollow, just like the restaurant. They are the
Yes.
Asian fine dining. They fundamentally are the Asian fine dining experience. All the pedigree, all they checked all the boxes, but when you get to the meat of it, just like the restaurant, there's nothing there. That's why
Yes. 1000%.
these people are never going to create Google. These people are not going to create Facebook. They are going to be chief technical officers, fine tuning the details of something, frankly, that a white guy
And
made or an
the thing
American
about
made.
these restaurants is there's nothing that's innovative or new that you think about, like a steakhouse or a French restaurant.
Right,
Like
right.
with a steakhouse, even though like people these types would be like, it's just steak. Yeah, but it's so good and tried and true.
Exactly, exactly. And it's I mean, yeah, to your point, when I was in Austin actually with Richard Spencer and his the meetup he did last month, we were at a pretty nice steakhouse about 30 minutes west of Austin. And just like you're saying, it was on a hill overlooked, I think Lake Travis, I want to say. And it's almost the exact opposite of how I just described the Asian strivers in the Asian restaurant. It looked fine. It wasn't, it wasn't far from it. It wasn't like a broken down building or anything. But by the outside, you'd be like, oh, it looks like a cabin almost. It just looks like a normal building. But the interior, the actual food, getting to the meat of it, like quite literally the meat of it, there was something to offer there. So, like a lot of people, I was talking to somebody, I think I've brought this anecdote up before, but I was talking to somebody about the fact that H-1B labor is overtaking the American job market. And the girl I was talking to, she's a striver type, and she's in the corporate world doing that whole thing. And she was like, "Well, I think that maybe that's just because white guys just won't work as hard as these Asians. They just come in and work harder."
Where does that even come
I
from?
know exactly, and that's what I'm saying is like these, even though they may not have I learned how to play piano at the age of 4 or something. They may not have the aesthetic, the outward appearance of somebody who's going to change your company, but they do have an interior life. They have a theory of mind. There is something there. They are creative. That is not anywhere to be found in this picture. Maybe, statistically, when you just look at something like this, maybe there's one person in here capable of truly creating something, but the rest are just like, and I'm sorry to say
Managers.
this, they're bugs. They're bugs in a way.
Yes.
And I don't mean that they don't have souls. Calm down.